This is going to be our first ever review on our channel. We're planning to do more reviews going forwards, but just a disclaimer before we start, we're only going to review products that we really like, and we're only going to say positive things. So if you're looking for something different from that in your review, there's plenty of other YouTube channels out there that do that, and we love some of them very much. So with that said, let's open the box. What do you think?
Train?
I don't know. What do you think? Might it be a train?
It has tracks on it.
It does have tracks on it a bit, doesn't it? Why don't you take it through to the table next door?
Before you look, in case it's a boiled egg. Oh, it's the Accurascale Deltic.
It's not actually, no.
What? It's Accurascale something.
It isn't Accurascale something. Oh, what a lovely box.
Or is it a 37? Oh, it's a 37.
Oh, what do you think of that?
It's definitely a 37.
Were you expecting that?
No!
No.
Why can you told me?
Yeah, it was a surprise.
Does it have sound?
Does it have sound? What do you think? What do you think that means?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and... yes, small yellow end.
Small yellow ends, split head codes.
That's the exact one we saw in the North.
Exact one that we like the look of, yeah.
It is not an exaggeration, it's actually really hard. It is actually really stiff.
It's very well packaged, isn't it?
Come on.
I'll give you a hand.
Have you opened it?
I have opened it already, yes. I wanted to check it was all right and everything. I haven't run it yet, though. You can be with me on the first occasion when because I wanted to wait for you.
Oh, there's new,
lots of stickers there, aren't there? Replacement head codes. Yeah.
So we want to put it for Norfolk, because it's that...
We could set it for Norfolk, to be like the one on the Norfolk Railway. There it is.
Oh, it's really heavy and weighty.
We should probably take it out to the shed before we get it all out, shouldn't we? And then we can run it on the tracks. What do you think?
So...
yeah? Shall we head out to the shed?
Yep.
Let's go there.
When did you order it?
Now. Right, Simon, do you want to open the packaging? We'll see the actual entity itself. Wow.
Let me take that, please. Thank you.
Look at that. Gosh, yeah, that's quite a model, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. So yes, it looks like you can see a lot of detail inside there. I'm going to lift it very carefully out of its packaging. Simon, could you move the packaging out of the way? That's it. And you can put this down there. Have a really good look at it without my hand in the way. Wow! What a model. It's really heavy, actually.
Yeah, I knew it would be.
I'll compare the livery. All right, there's two of our lovely green diesels with small yellow ends.
They are so similar.
They are. They're different manufacturers. The 20 is Bachmann and the
best
37
20 ever
is Accurascale. This is our first Accurascale locomotive, and
it looks cool.
Straight out of the box, I have to say I'm very impressed.
The 37's a Type 3 and the 20's a Type 1.
It is. And we already have a Deltic, which is the English Electric Type 5, the old Bachmann model. But we do have the Accurascale, one of the Accurascale Deltics, on pre-order. Not expected till next year, but...
in spring.
Okay. Let's put the 37 on the track, I think, Simon. Just going to put it on the track first.
Because it's ready for function.
Okay, well, that went straight on. Go on then, put the sound on, Simon. It should be Loco 3, Function 1. Here it comes. Wow. I mean, I don't know if you get the full impression of this on the phone microphone and your laptop speaker or whatever you're watching on, but compared with other
well, on our speakers at home it's quite good.
Other diesel locos I've got, that's a lot more bass. I've just noticed something though, which is that the cab glazing here has fallen inside there. Yeah, hopefully that's something that's quite easy to fix. Other end I think is all right. Horns sound good, Simon. So here is the list of functions, F0 through to F19. many of those are sound functions, but I don't think they all are. Some of them are lights. And if we turn it over, there's a few more functions on the back. Oh yeah, that's some good horn sounds. Right, give it a move then, Simon. Let's see it roll. Oh!
Just like the first time blast you had to wave on Norfolk.
Oh, it doesn't half roll well. And there's the brakes coming on. Amazing.
Oh, directional horn again.
See if we can get some lights on, Simon. It's usually function naught.
You can't see them there, so good.
No. Oh, I think I can see some red lights on the back. Reverse the direction. The red lights have gone off. There's quite a few different lighting options on this, I think, so it may be more than just function naught to make it do its lighting thing. We'll have to spend some time with the instructions, I think. Lovely. You roll it the other way then? Look at that. Wow. You're going to send it across the viaduct? Of course you are. Here it goes.
There's some coaches ahead.
Light
so
engine
that's
movement.
Slow. That is so pleasing.
Did you switch the sound off?
No.
It's just chugging quietly. Oh yeah. Excellent.
So you can see.
I'm just going to see this so we can see all the different lights.
At the front, night lights.
So those are the night lights on. Put the cab light on again, Simon. What function was that?
20.
Yeah, 20. Wow, I like the way it fades in. That's nice. And the engine room light, which is 21. Amazing. And if you reverse direction, does the cab light in the other end come on?
It does.
Yes, it does. That's nice. That's great. Going to have a go at taking this apart to replace the shifted glazing. I'm using this glue spreader technique that Sam Strains has shown us, which seems to work
Currently on the TV.
for him fairly well. Yes, I see why he does it like this. This makes a lot of sense, actually.
Not that you will damage everything.
That's the plan. The plan is that I do not damage anything at all. But
It's going to slide off now.
I'm just so scared that something's going to snap. There we go.
Hey,
And
here we go.
the blue spreaders all fall everywhere. And it's out. Okay, so there's my piece of glazing, which I'm going to fix back in just a minute.
I want to have a look at the chassis.
Yeah, let's actually have a look at it. I mean, I'm not going to make a habit of just dismantling locos just to see the inside, but it is quite interesting to see. And you can really see the interior detail of the cab here, which you can see through the glazing. But
And this is the speaker.
the big speaker, isn't it? That explains why it makes such a great sound.
These are the different lights.
Accurascale manufacture a set of figures, loco crew, that you can fit. Sadly, they were sold out by the time I thought that would be a nice thing to get. But at some later stage, I do intend to fit some crew to one end of this.
Maybe we could do the scanning service and make it look like I'm driving it, or
That'd be
maybe
very
Daddy's
cool.
driving it.
But yeah, I'm really impressed with that cab detail on the bulkhead there, and that's wonderful. In the end, you can see all the different LED points in that front-facing thing. So we've got the body upside down in the cradle, and I've got the piece of glazing that's loose here, and that's just going to slot in there. But I'm just going to put a tiniest amount of super glue to hold it in place. One technique that I've learned is if you use a pin or a needle, you can just get the smallest amount of glue in exactly the right place and not hopefully overdo it, because what I really don't want is for the glue to bleed around the front of the glazing and spoil the look of the thing. I'll get my fingers, because that will be a disaster. There we go, got some glue into that now. And then I can very carefully just put, it's difficult to get that in shot, isn't it, without my hand being there, but
it's not difficult.
Smallest amount of glue between those center windows frames and on there. I think that will be enough.
And then to fix it in place, you can
I'm just going to push it in place with that finger. There we go. It's easier to fit with the finger in the end and the tweezers. And I think that's going to hold. Yeah, I think we've got away with it. So I'll just leave that to dry before checking whether how well fixed it is, and then we'll put the whole thing back together. And one other thing you can see here is that we've taken the top off, because it's got this magnetically removable top, which is great for accessing the DCC decoder socket, but you can't access much else just through the top. So we'll wait for the glue to dry and then we'll put it back together. And hopefully it's just a case of dropping it, making sure we don't trap any of those wires there, dropping it back into the body. Mind a little bit of persuasion with the glue spreaders again to open up. There we go, it's clipped back in place. And then you can see in the top of it and how easy it is to access the decoder socket and the speaker. Go on, and you put the clip it back on. That's a good question. Which way around does it go? Right, I think we better take it back to the shed for another run. What do you think of it, Simon?
So cool!
Why has it got the maroon coaches now?
Because we're recreating the 37 blasting out of Weevil. Link up here or here.
That's the way we saw it at the Norfolk Railway. Not this specific 37, but a green 37 with small yellow ends and split head code. And it was a very enjoyable thing
and
to
it
see.
had red coaches.
It did have maroon coaches,
Although
yeah.
it wasn't marked ones, they were pre-grouping.
Were they? Pre-grouping maroon coaches?
Yeah. These are Hogwarts Express coaches.
Yeah, this is the Hogwarts Express it's hauling now. Maybe the Hogwarts Castle had a breakdown and the 37 is helping out. One sound effect that Simon particularly likes is the cold start. We really like the fact that the HSTs we have do that. So, and this has that feature as well. So Simon, do you want to demonstrate the cold start? This with the functionate on. You just switch it off. Do you want to roll it out of the shed then, Simon, onto the main line? You want to wait till that trundling noise is finished? There we go.
Cut it out anyway.
I think it's settled down now. We don't want to cut it out, that's what this sticker's for.
This video.
Yeah. We've had a really good test run of our new model. Apart from the fact that the cab glazing had come loose in transit, I was really impressed with it. Simon, what did you think of it?
The Accurascale Class 37 is the best model we've ever had. It has perfect sound, it has great detail, and it's a wonderful runner. And it doesn't get much better than that.